Oh, shoot.
Hey
Hi, everybody.
everybody, welcome to Let's Just Into Discord. I have green screen again. Look at me.
Yay! Jables has assumed his true form. Basement dweller.
Yes. Oh. 1 second, YouTube was fucking up while I was trying to bring out chat.
Jables might get distracted as he watches some of the BioShock gameplay.
No. I'm not gonna look.
It's almost Crimbus, everybody.
It is almost Crimbus. I got my hat. Is that a queer I see in the chat?
A queer?
Thanks. I like that I have a green screen again too.
Yeah, it honestly looks better.
Yeah.
Crap. You're not gonna unsubscribe. We all know that.
Yeah. Where else better do you have to be?
That's a pretty sad thing. You should find somewhere else better to be.
Yeah. I got my Christmas sweater on. I got my Santa hat. I did my Christmas shopping for the nieces and nephews today. Well, Christmas shopping for me, if you want to.
Whoa. Okay, I need some caffeine. I'll be right back.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I have my hotkeys
I
back.
went to a...
Alright. Sorry.
I went to a men's Christmas party with a bunch of my dad's friends yesterday.
Nice.
One of them gave me a Christmas tree ornament that he custom made that had my dad's picture in it.
Oh, that's cute. That's awesome.
Made me cry.
Yeah, I bet. I don't blame you.
It's on the tree now. Up high where I can see it.
Oh, the soundboard's been here. I just have the hotkeys back. So I can quickly do stuff now.
Had this thing called a lobster roll BLT that was pretty fucking swell.
Yeah. A lobster roll BLT. So just a BLT with lobster?
Yeah, it was lobster salad with bacon bits on toasted King's Hawaiian rolls with lettuce and tomato.
All right. I dig it.
It's pretty awesome.
I'm just glad somebody else is excited about my soundboard for once instead of it just being me.
Well, as long as you don't have any Aloha snack bar sound bits on there, I think we're fine.
Well, I do. They're just not set to any hotkeys.
Yeah, we don't need any repeats of past unfortunate incidents.
Those were fine.
Yeah, Crab, I'm married, so by default I have a life, but, does that really count?
Your hat's getting compliments. I think it's dumb.
What?
I think it's dumb. I don't like your hat.
Yeah, my hat is nice.
Reject monitor.
The alpha here.
Fun fact before the stream. Because Rimshee's stature is so unimpressive, he actually borrowed his hat from a child.
My son's hat is my wife's hat.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you just made it worse.
I don't know how to make it good.
Like,
so,
now you've borrowed a hat that now you've borrowed a hat from a child that borrowed it from a woman. Damn, dude. Your stocks right now are just...
I'm married. I don't have any stocks.
Yeah, fair enough.
Emotional damage.
I have to have emotions
Very
for
much
it
so.
to be damaging.
Yeah.
Something something Marine Corps, something something cheese graters.
Hey, apparently, with the latest Avatar movie, we've just proven that the Marine Corps was the wrong personnel to send to Pandora.
Yeah.
Another Marine hooked
Yeah.
up with a local.
But at least he was still pro-humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it also proves that
Marines will fuck anything.
they're just... Well, no, the new movie also proves that they're just trying to copy Avatar: The Last Airbender. James Cameron's a dick.
That's just my
Yeah.
understanding that this new
Air.
movie is basically just Way of Water Part 2. Because there's even more water and more swimming in this one than the last one.
Well, yeah. Well, the first one was Earth. The second one was water. This one's fire. Next one's gonna be air. Maybe the last one was air.
They already showed the Air Tribe in this one. They have like this group called the Air Traders. They have like these big
Yeah,
fucking
are they nomadic
nomads.
too?
And it's like, what? Yes,
they
they're
nomadic?
nomadic.
Oh, fucking
Yes, they're nomadic.
Air nomads and
Yeah,
James Cameron, what are you doing?
they travel around the entire planet on their like blimps, like trading with the other Na'vi people. It's like, are you fucking shitting me?
All right. All right.
Honestly, I had
Whatever
no
James
interest in
Cameron
seeing Way
had
of
back
Water.
in the day. Go ahead.
I had no interest in Way of Water until I found out that the current movie included another Marine and a local.
Like, Quaritch is unironically like the best and most moral character in these movies, but the movies don't recognize it. Because our main character is a traitorous shitbag who basically turned on his entire race for
Yeah.
alien poon and became intensely racist against humans in the process. The Na'vi are all intensely racist.
Well, I mean, the first one's just Pocahontas.
No, it's Dances with Wolves. With a bit
Yeah.
of Fern Gully mixed in.
Is there much of a difference between those? I mean, Pocahontas.
There's enough of one.
I think Dances with Wolves is a better movie.
Whatever. They didn't paint with the colors of the wind. in Dances with Wolves. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but Kevin Costner, so your argument is invalid.
Fair. I'm more of a Waterworld guy, though.
Oh my god. At least you didn't say The Postman.
Yeah.
I think
Gills right
I think-
behind the ears.
I think Waterworld is an underrated movie. Okay.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah, I don't hate Waterworld. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not. That doesn't mean I won't make fun of
Yeah, you
the
got-
gills being behind the ears, not on the neck.
Yeah, I don't think it's a terrible place for him.
At most,
Yeah,
it
and you
should
also
be
the fact that you
right
just
here by
have-
the jaw.
The fact that you have
Because it's
Dennis
supposed-
Hopper being a scenery-chewing madman all throughout that movie.
Yeah.
Jack Black's in that movie. Did you know that?
I recall that for some reason, but it's been a while since I've seen it, and I don't remember what character he plays.
He's only in the movie for like 2 seconds. He plays one of the fighter pilots. And then he just dies.
Yeah. It's back when he was
It's
really
like-
starting to get started.
It's one of those blink and you miss it roles.
Like one of his
And you hardly
first
recognize
actual
him too,
starring
'cause it's...
One of his first actual starting roles in a movie was in the second Never-Ending Story, where he like plays like this super edgy like high school gang member.
Which is kind of funny considering that story eventually ended.
Oh, yeah.
Like his hair is like like he's not quite a skinhead in that movie, but his hair is really really short.
Well, it looks like he's balding in some of these shots. I'm looking at pictures right now.
Yeah, as I said, it's just like oh. And he like plays the role like he's like super serial like the whole time. It's just like I don't know, man. This maybe it's just because I know your later works, but this just seems ridiculous. It's not
Yeah.
working. I don't find it believable.
No, it's definitely not believable. I'm looking at pictures. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Like those looks that he tries to give, where it's like, "I'm so evil." It's just like,
Yeah, it doesn't
Bruh.
work. Yeah, whatever. Oh, fucking. Yeah, what else has happened this week? Dick Van Dyke turned 100.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, I'm going to make the same
Yep.
joke that everybody else has been making. Can't play with Legos anymore. So,
yeah.
yeah. Ages for Lego are ages 2 to 99.
Did you see what fucking Eru got for Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, thanks for the
It's like,
compliment
you
on the
lucky
sweater.
bastard.
It's my only
Yeah,
Christmas
well,
sweater.
You don't
What
have
did
Io as a
Eru-
wife.
What did you
Yeah.
get for Christmas?
Io got Eru both the Lego Enterprise D and the Type 15 shuttle pod.
Nice. Okay. That's pretty cool.
And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
damn.
So, you want to talk? What do you want to talk about? What do you want to get into?
I don't know. Rob Reiner died.
Who?
Rob Reiner.
Yeah, died is one way to put it. That.
Murdered.
Oh yeah, him.
Yeah,
I
Rob
hear the
Reiner,
suspect is his own
director of-
son.
Yeah.
Yeah, who had gotten a schizophrenia diagnosis not long before it happened.
Okay. Yeah. And yeah. Wife got murdered too. For those of you that don't know, Rob Reiner did like The Princess Bride, Spinal Tap,
Yeah,
among many other
it was
things.
kind of a big deal.
Those two were my
Yeah.
favorites, though. Oh, and the sequel to Spinal Tap just came out. I haven't seen it yet.
I'm sorry, I keep hearing people yelling from down the hall about the Lions and Steelers game.
Yeah.
I guess absolute chaos is going on at the moment.
When Harry Met Sally, A Few Good Men, Stand By Me.
Yep.
Man, he had a misery. Jeez, he had quite the. He started his career like really strong.
Yeah, he spanned multiple genres, made multiple genre-defining films, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's just a horrific, terrible loss.
Yeah. All right. So, you guys want to do Christmas movies or holiday traditions?
I don't know, I'm more interested in the Christmas movies.
But the
Because that one I
holiday-
think
yeah,
could potentially be more interesting.
yeah.
Because with the Veg Out article, it's just like, this is probably just going to put me in a bad mood like it did last week. And I'm already
Yeah,
kind of in a bad mood, so.
The Veg Out article.
Yeah, we can do
I
that
have
one for
problems with
New
the
Year's.
First one on the article.
Let's do
Yeah,
the
we
Veg
can
Out
do
article
that, like-
New Year's.
We can do that post-Christmas.
Agreed.
All right.
Which means you don't have to look for shit next week, Jables. We have something to bitch about all night.
Sweet. Before we get into the Christmas movies thing, I want to talk about Macaulay Culkin's take on Die Hard being a Christmas movie.
Well, we can cover that once we get to... Well, we can cover that with the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this article from USA Today, the best Christmas movies ranked top 20, and the list starts with Home Alone, which I actually feel is way too low.
Yeah. Far too low. I'm more
Yeah.
likely to watch Home Alone every year than most other movies. Unless if they have Home Alone 2, like further down this list, this one's way too low.
Which wouldn't make any sense.
Home Alone 2
Home Alone 2
is
is a much
just
more-
different.
Is yeah.
Don't
it's
get me
more
wrong, I
loved
still
than-
love Home Alone 2, but it's I don't know. It just doesn't hit quite the same as the first movie for me.
I feel like if you're gonna have
Most
Home Alone,
people-
you have to have Home Alone 2 right next to it. Any of the other Home Alones don't exist. Fuck them.
Well, yeah, because like Home Alone 2 has merit just in the fact that Tim Curry is fucking hysterical in that movie.
Yeah.
And that's not even the main basis for its merit.
No,
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like it has merit just for that performance, because the way he plays that hotel manager is just fucking awesome. Laugh my ass off every time.
Yeah, you also bring up a good point. I have seen Home Alone this season. Have not watched Home Alone 2 yet this season. So,
Time to remedy that.
yeah. Seen the first one. Oh, I heard an interesting take about like remakes and stuff because they remade Home Alone a few years ago. It like I forget who made the take, but their whole take was if you want to remake something, use a different title or something to differentiate it, because now you're just gonna fuck over people from being able to see a classic because they're gonna go, oh, I should watch Home Alone, and they might see the newest one, the reboot instead. And I think that's a decent compromise if they're gonna keep remaking shit. Just different titles. You can have like in the subtitle a remake of blank and blank movie as like the subtitle, but have the main title be something different.
Yeah, I could agree with that. It's not like with
Yeah.
games where you can get away with calling it the remake of Dead Space or the Dead Space remake.
Yeah. No, with movies it's different.
Yeah. Alright, we got Home Alone here. It is number 20.
Hmm. Oh yeah, and Macaulay Culkin's take on. Do you want me to wait till we get to Die Hard?
Yeah,
Or-
yeah, we may as well wait. Let's
Okay.
see where Die Hard
we
is
can.
on this.
Fun fact about Macaulay Culkin: did you know that he's in Jacob's Ladder?
No.
Yeah, he's
didn't know that.
he's the main character's dead son. He's uncredited, but he's in the movie.
Cool.
But yeah, like
Good.
this is an important movie in a lot of ways. Like it was the movie that basically really launched Culkin's career, made him a household name. But they say of the movie, Culkin is unfailingly precious, and watching an 8-year-old foil a pair of clueless adult burglars in inventive fashion is fine and all. I actually saw a video by Roanoke Gaming about just how many times like those two should have died over the course of
Oh,
that
yeah.
trying to get into the house sequence.
Yeah.
There's also a really funny edit of
Or at least be hospitalized.
there's a funny video out there. It's like Home Alone with gore.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Well, no, like Roanoke
it's
Gaming
just-
concludes that in the case of what's Joe Pesci's character's name again? Harry?
Harry.
Joe
Harry
Pesci.
and
Because
Marv.
Marv's the taller one, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Harry
yeah.
and Marv, yeah.
Yeah, like Roanoke concluded that like with the second fall that Harry takes off of the front steps, the way he lands, if you watch that back, that would have killed him instantly.
Well, the stuntman survived.
Well, no, but like he's saying, like Rimshee said, like they'd either be dead or hospitalized. I'm like, no, it's like from the very like second fall that like Harry takes, it's like he's dead. He's just dead.
Yeah.
There's no way
flamethrower
that
to
in
the head
reality
would be
he would ever walk away
hospitalization,
from
hands
that.
down.
Like you would never grow hair again, and you'd have permanent scarring, but like you would survive that. But yeah, like the second fall he takes off the steps where he basically lands right on his neck on the step. It's just like, oh no, he's dead.
Yeah, By the way, that movie hits a little different when you're older. Like when he's having the conversation with the old guy that spreads the salt on all the sidewalks.
Yeah.
It's like old man said some nasty things to his kid. Son's no longer in his life. But he's talking to a kid. He said some nasty things to his mom. Mom's no longer in his life. It's kind of a weird parallel thing. Good movie making. So.
Yeah, and USA Today, like brings that up at the end where it's like, it's often forgotten amid the kiddie shenanigans, however, is that the film has to say about the importance of family.
Yeah, well, during that conversation,
Okay.
he's like, I do love my family, even though it doesn't seem like it all the time. It's just like, oh, okay, dude. Yeah. Let's get John Candy to get your mom back.
Yeah. I hear that.
Yeah, the
documentary
chances
that
of
came out
him
about
being
this
dead
a
are
little tearjerker.
pretty... chances of those guys being dead are pretty fucking high. In 1 and in 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in 2, Kevin like throws bricks and hits them in the head from like 5 stories up.
Yeah, 3 stories, but yeah, close enough.
Yeah, but they're not just falling; he's throwing them down.
More to
Well,
get
like,
them out to them, but yeah, it's still downward momentum added.
Yeah.
Well, it's like as Roanoke says, when Marv gets hit with the iron that falls onto his head in the basement, it's like the way how far it falls and where it hits him, like that alone could have potentially caused lethal injuries.
Yeah.
Minimum
If anything,
hospitalization.
he would be fucked up for the rest of his life.
Yeah, minimum of hospitalization.
Yeah, you're in the
Minimum.
ICU.
Yeah. But he also stood there watching it come at him when he could have dodged, so...
Well, yeah, it's like that's what made it worse, is how it hits him. Because it hits him in the face.
While he's looking up.
It's just that's a skull fracture, orbital bone is broken, your nose is very likely broken, your upper jaw is also broken, multiple teeth knocked out, brain bleeding. Yeah, that's not a good hit to take.
All right. Let's stop glazing Home Alone. I just did a quick scroll through this list. Some of this is gonna piss you guys off because it's pissing me off.
Yeah, I don't even know what the ice harvest is.
Yeah, me neither.
And don't get me wrong, I don't have anything against John Cusack, but
He's fine. I prefer Joan. Joan's more fun, it looks like.
set in Wichita, Kansas on Christmas Eve, this twisty, cool, and funny film noir casts John Cusack as a mob lawyer who steals $2 million from his boss, Randy Quaid. God, Randy Quaid was so good. And then he went insane. And has issues hightailing it out of town because of bad weather. Also, can we stop using film noir all the time?
Yeah.
That was a very
I hate it.
specific genre, very specific type of movie making, and a lot of people don't understand what it actually was.
I don't
Because of this
it's used
shit.
in so many different ways. Yeah, because of this, I'm not entirely sure what it means anymore. I used to think I knew, but I don't know anymore.
I would actually Razor Fist, because he's a huge fan of actual film noir. He's got multiple videos explaining what it actually is and actual examples of the genre.
All right, film noir is a stylish, dark American crime / thriller movement from the 1940s to 50s, known for its cynical tone, morally ambiguous heroes, femme fatales, and distinctive look using shadows, stark lighting, urban settings, and disorienting angles. Yeah, that looks like a rom-com, not a film noir. Just based on this screenshot. This little.
Well, even saying it's film noir-esque, it's like, no, shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it's lost its term.
You know,
we don't know enough about this movie to really criticize it. We're focusing too much on noir.
Yeah, just that short description though, that makes me think like Cloak and Dagger, and like several different Hitchcock films.
Also, your main character doesn't sound morally ambiguous. He's a mob lawyer who stole from the mob.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's what I think, like, the basis, their justification is like, oh, it's mob stuff. And it's like, so? Reservoir Dogs is not a film noir movie.
No. There's some morally ambiguous characters. We can give them that.
Yeah, but
but Quentin Tarantino wouldn't even
very
try to. Yeah, Quentin Tarantino's too much of a film nerd to even entertain the fact that it might be noir. So I'll just go with Quentin on that one.
We can move on, I think.
18. Happiest Season.
No idea. Came out in 2020? Nope.
The inclusive, red flag.
Yeah.
And pleasantly clever romantic comedy stars Kristen Stewart, and Mackenzie Davis, who, as a lesbian couple whose relationship is tested at a family get-together by deep secrets, conservative parents, and competitive siblings.
This feels like a run-of-the-mill, some drama in the family Christmas movie. This is nothing.
Yeah.
This isn't a top 20.
It's just got gay flavor to it.
It's fun. This is a Hallmark Christmas thing that you just throw on because it's the season and you just kind of have something while you play games on your phone or some shit.
Yeah. I can agree with
that. You're wrapping presents and you need some background noise. I don't know.
Also, to be fair, Kristen Stewart is not that bad of an actress. She just is known for Twilight, which was a shit movie.
Yeah. Yeah, she's been alright in other stuff.
Yeah, she actually agreed to that movie before she knew what the movie was. And when she found out, she's like, why the fuck did I agree with this? Or agree to this? Yeah. So she didn't put any actual effort into it.
Recently.
Oh, I'm sure she's lost her mind, but...
She's kind of losing her mind. But, what I was going to say was, it's like,
she's gotten so much hate. Okay, yeah.
Can we say that this is officially the first diversity hire of this list?
Yep, hands down, easy go, easy pass.
It came out in 2020, not old enough to be a fucking classic, and the whole plot line is just, sometimes being around family is a little tough around the holidays, but we all still love each other, and that's gonna be the whole movie. Like I said, I'll throw it on while I'm
fuck, we don't need your family. It could end with, fuck, we don't need your family, we're a family of our own.
Or it's gonna be like,
which, bleh.
Your family's tough, but it is only one day a year. It's either way.
Now, our next stop on this list is Unforgivable, and I am already very upset with USA Today. Not that I ever gave USA Today any credit. How is The Nightmare Before Christmas at 17?
I'll
Are
agree
you
that it doesn't belong at
fucking with me?
17, but I think being on this list is fine.
I think it's not fine. This is a Thanksgiving movie. I've stood by that for over a decade. Nightmare Before Christmas is a Thanksgiving movie. It bridges the gap between Halloween and Christmas.
But it's not a Thanksgiving movie because it does not... Thanksgiving is actually on one of the doors on the trees when he goes into that glade.
Yes. Still.
But
this
it's
is
a
bridging the gap.
crossover between Christmas and Halloween.
It's right past that shit.
Yeah, it is. This is your transition movie from spooky season to Christmas season. Okay? Not everybody celebrates Thanksgiving. I'm thinking about the rest of the world too.
Fuck them.
Also, the fact that Nightmare Before Christmas doesn't have any themes that are really that much tied to Thanksgiving.
No, it doesn't. I purely put it there because it is a good movie to transition out of fall into winter.
But that doesn't make it a
That is-
Thanksgiving movie.
I watch it on Thanksgiving every year.
Yeah, that's you.
That doesn't make it a Thanksgiving movie.
It does in my book.
Well, we already know your book is
said it
wrong,
again.
so...
Yeah.
Again, that's you. You're free to have your opinions. But yeah, I think this is way too low.
Yeah.
Especially
This
like being
movie's
like right next to a fucking Kristen Stewart Hallmark movie type shit that I've never even heard of.
That none of us have heard of.
Yeah, there were two movies there we didn't hear about.
Yeah. And no, as far as like calling it a Christmas movie. Grab's saying I always thought of it as a Halloween movie. You could start watching it around Halloween.
Yeah, it's an
entire holiday season movie.
This movie is dual category. It's both a Halloween movie and a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
October through January, this movie's appropriate to watch.
Yeah, I
Which
can agree with
means
that.
It should be
Yeah,
higher
like,
on the list
I'd say,
because
like-
it's open.
Yeah.
Potentially the best day to watch The Nightmare Before Christmas is on Christmas Eve because like it's before Christmas. It's like,
Yeah.
it's right there.
You could
you
make
just
the
watch
argument
this.
it's more of a Christmas movie than it is a Halloween movie because its main focus is on Christmas. You don't actually experience Halloween in the movie beyond Halloween Town.
The main focus isn't just on Christmas. It's on finding the Christmas spirit and what the Christmas spirit is. That's the main focus.
Yeah.
So I'd call it more of a Christmas movie than a Halloween movie. But it's acceptable October through January.
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely it's definitely viable as a Halloween movie, but it definitely is more of a Christmas movie than it is a Halloween movie. Not by a hell of a lot, but by enough.
Yeah.
Now our next spot on this list, I'm actually honestly surprised that this list includes Lethal Weapon.
A lot of people, Lethal Weapon is a sleeper Christmas movie.
Yeah, it literally takes place during the Christmas season, and it ends with Riggs being invited to a Christmas party.
Yeah. And we are a Die Hard is a Christmas movie show. So Lethal Weapon fits within that category. I need to rewatch the Lethal Weapon series. It's been over 10 years since I've watched them.
And really, like, Lethal Weapon, like, it does unironically embody a lot of the aspects that make Christmas such a wonderful, magical time of year.
Yeah.
Because at the start of the movie, like, Riggs is a drunk who feels like he's lost everything and routinely is putting his gun in his mouth in the morning, ready to pull that fucking trigger.
Relatable.
And by the end of the movie, he's got this guy who's now his best friend that he cares about, and he cares about the guy's family, and he wants to be there for him. And he spends the holidays with him.
He's like an uncle for all those kids now. Like,
yeah,
yeah,
it's beautiful.
Beautiful movie. Deserves to be higher on the list as well.
I wouldn't put it above Nightmare Before Christmas necessarily, but as that, I'm genuinely surprised that it's here, because a lot of people forget about Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, I think the reason why people forget about that is because it's based in LA and there's no snow the entire time.
Yeah.
And they don't do a lot of focus on the Christmas, on it being Christmas. You don't see a ton of decorations throughout the movie. As far as I remember, like I said, it's been like a decade since I've seen the series. Which I don't know why I really loved it.
But I also think
but there's
that's another
thing
that makes Lethal Weapon. That's another thing that makes Lethal Weapon nice to include in the conversation, in my opinion, is because Christmas is a day and a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a location.
Yeah.
You don't need snow for it to be Christmas.
Yeah, I think the reason why Die Hard gets thrown in the conversation more often is because they lean on that it is Christmas a lot more than
well, yeah, because it literally happens on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
All right, you two, check out live show prep real quick, because I think this applies.
Are you bringing up the? Yep. Yeah, we did this last year too.
Yeah. I'm gonna disappear this for a moment.
Yeah, this one's a little different than the one that we looked at.
Yeah, I couldn't find the one we looked at.
Yeah, yeah, it's the alignment chart of Christmas movies. Right?
Yeah. Pulling it up real quick.
Only this one's different. I would say that the ones on this one are like the other one that we looked at. It's like I had questions as to whether some of them would be considered Christmas movies, namely like The Lord of the Rings. Don't get me wrong, love The Lord of the Rings. Would not call them Christmas films.
No, they are not.
Yeah. I love the Harry Potter movies. I wouldn't call them Christmas films. There's a Christmas scene in most of them.
Yeah.
I'd like to say there's a Christmas scene in every one, but those movies take place over
just like
9-month periods.
Well, just like we had the whole conversation about like in the Chronicles of Narnia, the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. It's like, yes, Santa himself actually shows up in person and gives them their Christmas presents, but I still wouldn't call that a Christmas movie.
Which is weird because we consider Die Hard a Christmas movie, but a lot of the point of Die Hard is he's going to be with his family, and that's a lot of Christmas spirit.
Well, yeah, like he came all the way out there because he's trying to save his marriage.
Yeah, and be there for his kids. Yeah.
But I mean, we can look at this
he knows
and
that he has been the best husband.
Let's
but
look
we can
at
talk about that more when we get to Die Hard.
Okay, well,
yeah, let's look at this.
Yeah, but
let's look at this real quick, and I'll just read the descriptions of each one, and as we're going through, that way we have it fresh in our mind. So, Focus Purist, a Christmas movie must.
Hold on. Real quick, we should And as we go through this list, we should put movies into which category they are.
Yeah.
For the ones that.
So I think Home Alone, I think, is in a decent spot for what it is. Die Hard is accurate. Nightmare Before Christmas is accurate.
Yeah.
But let's go. I'll go ahead and read these descriptions real quick. A Christmas movie must center around the celebration of Christmas is focus purist. Focus neutral. A Christmas movie needs at least one Christmas-centered scene. And focus rebel. Christmas movies need to only imply the existence of Christmas.
So, hold on, real quick though. Nightmare Before Christmas isn't a timing rebel because it takes place on Christmas
It takes
Eve.
place throughout the entire year.
Presents.
It takes place
okay.
throughout the entire
Okay.
year, so it does fall into that timing rebel for that reason. Anyway, going on the timing stack. Timing purist. Christmas movies need to take place predominantly on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. Timing neutral. Christmas movies must take place at some point in December. And timing rebel. Christmas movies can take place at any time. Honestly, Die Hard, I would put it on focus rebel, but just barely.
Although I would put Die Hard on focus neutral.
Yeah, I debate that
because if the qualification that there is, hold on, if the qualification, their qualification is like one blatantly like Christmas related scene, the whole thing before like the Hans Gruber and his guys show up is that
the Christmas party. Yeah, true.
It's literally a Christmas party.
Anyway, we can get back to this, and Lethal Weapon seems like it does fall within the focus neutral, focus rebel, right on that line.
Well, actually no, because Lethal Weapon would be timing neutral because it takes place in like the week leading up to Christmas.
I wasn't saying it was timing purist. I was talking specifically about that line between focus neutral and focus rebel. But yeah, you're right. It would be timing neutral.
But it's definitely timing neutral.
Like Die Hard, depending on how you look at it, it's right on that line. I would put it focus neutral once you reminded me about the Christmas party, but I could totally see someone putting it on focus rebel. Because technically you could argue the scene isn't Christmas-centered. It's just, that's the backdrop for what they're doing.
It happens to be around.
But we have a list to get back to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, moving on.
Number 15 is Joyeux Noel, which is a 2005 foreign language Oscar-nominated film, which chronicles the Christmas truce of 1914.
I heard that was a myth.
No,
it actually happened.
Or aspects of it were a myth, maybe? I don't know.
Like they actually did petition it, and there were soldiers that like walked across no man's land to, play soccer with each other and, just kind of be normal people for a bit for one day of the year.
Yeah. I mean, I've never seen this. It's a 2005 movie, and it's a foreign language film, so...
Yeah, lame.
I mean, like, it would definitely capture, like, the Christmas spirit very heavily, because it's like, these are just guys who got sent to a fucking trench by their country's leaderships to fucking slaughter each other. It's just like, you know what? Like, we're all humans here, right? We're all just people.
Yeah, Y2K.
It's just for
saying
one
they-
day, like, sharing the goodness of man.
Y2K, sorry I didn't respond earlier, but you haven't seen Nightmare Before Christmas? Go for it.
Sweet.
Nothing's stopping you.
Yeah, I genuinely recommend that movie to anybody.
The songs are catchy, and if you want the songs a little heavier, there's a bunch of rock bands that got together and they redid the entire soundtrack in their styles. So, yeah.
Moving on.
The album's called Nightmare Revisited. It's a lot of fun. If you're a bit of a metalhead, it's a good time. No.
White Christmas. Yeah, this is a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And an old
It's-
White Christmas. Saw it once when I was a kid.
Technically, it's Timing Rebel.
How so?
Because it takes place during the war. It takes place for years prior to the war. Or not prior to the war. For, like, maybe a year after the war. And then the majority of its focus is, like, November, December.
Okay.
And I would also put it as focus neutral, but it is hands down a Christmas movie.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen it since I was a little kid, and I think it was just something that was just on as part of a movie marathon at a grandparent's house or something.
It's one of my
Like on a
wife's
Turner- like on a Turner
favorite
Classic
Christmas
Movies or
movies.
something.
It's one of my wife's favorite
Okay.
Christmas movies, so we watch it at least once every year.
All right, I'll give it another shot.
Number 13 is Gremlins.
Sweet.
Absolutely a Christmas film.
Yeah.
Yep. Classic.
Yeah, it's timing neutral. I would put it focus neutral and timing neutral because it doesn't take place on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day itself.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
The end of the movie. Right?
Pretty sure
Yeah, the end of the movie is
it does.
Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Talk about a nightmare before Christmas, all right? Yeah.
Also, I rarely do this, but I will give USA Today a few points here because they say, also, Baby Yoda can only try to be on the cuteness level of little Mogwai Gizmo in a Santa hat. True.
Yes. Mogwai Gizmo in a Santa hat is the cutest thing in the world.
Get fucked, Grogu.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Gremlins is great. Gremlins is fucking dark though. Like
Yeah, we've talked
so
we've talked
like-
many
like, one
times.
thing
It
that
has
they're
one
saying,
of the
it's-
most heartbreaking, horrifying sequences in any
It's a
movie
good-
I've ever seen.
It's a good entry into horror for youngsters, but there's that one scene. Shout out
Yeah.
to
The
everybody.
scene.
Hey, has everybody seen Gremlins?
Yeah.
Yeah. The wait, I don't want to give it away. Should I give it away? I don't know. Everybody has to have seen it by now. Yeah, just like the whole explanation of how her dad died. That whole scene.
Yeah,
Is that what? Yeah.
the infamous how I found out there wasn't a Santa Claus scene.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
Jesus Christ.
And them saying that this is a good entry for into horror for youngsters, they might be right, because I never noticed that as a kid. Like, it never really clicked. I was just into, like, the movie as a whole. It's like, yeah, that's fun. Okay,
I mean,
Gremlins
like-
are done. Whatever. Who cares about the dialogue going on right now? But
I would also say, like, Gremlins is definitely one of those movies where you need to judge it based on the kid. Because there are some pretty intense sequences in the movie. Like, there's some pretty horrific imagery.
oh, and yeah, the mom from Gremlins is in our super empowered women list. She's a badass in that movie.
Yeah, she
No
turns her
hesit-
kitchen into an absolute killing zone.
With zero hesitation and zero incompetency. I think she like fumbled the knife a little bit when she first tried to grab it. That's about it. And then
Yeah,
just,
but
nope, you're in my domain, bitch.
Those gremlins picked the wrong fucking house.
Moving on.
like how her son gets in, he almost gets got too. It's just like, Mom, it's okay. It's like, she was fucking ready.
No fucking hesitation.
The one that she puts in the microwave. Jesus.
Well, if it works for a chihuahua, why wouldn't it work for a gremlin?
Oh.
Shall we move to the next
Also,
one
just
now?
all the just another quick thing. It's like all the gremlins at the movie theater watching Snow White.
Yeah.
Number 12, 1940s, The Shop Around the Corner. The basis for the Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan romantic comedy You've Got Mail is this Hungarian holiday jam featuring Jimmy Stewart and Margaret Sullivan as bickering co-workers at a Budapest leather goods store who've unknowingly fallen in love with each other through anonymous letters.
Okay.
that sounds fun.
Jimmy Stewart is fucking great. Was a really good guy, legitimate badass too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but that sounds great.
I haven't seen it. I wouldn't place it as far up as some of these other movies.
Yeah. That's the thing, it's like placement. Like, I'm not like debating how like the merit of some of these films, except maybe that Kristen Stewart one and the John Cusack one.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
I'd
it's
agree.
the placements that I'm kind of having issues with.
Again, we haven't seen either of those two, so maybe.
Well,
Well,
and
for the
there's-
most
there's
part,
a few
you know, like-
movies. There's a few movies that I haven't seen on this list yet, and I'm thinking those movies that I don't think should be on the list are taking the place of some movies that I think should. And it's kind of irritating. me.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to the
But,
next one.
Yeah, anything with Jimmy Stewart and Margaret Sullivan is probably worth a watch.
Yeah, agreed.
Jimmy Stewart alone's probably worth a watch. You know.
Number 11 is A Christmas Story.
Yeah, this is absolutely a Christmas movie.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be this high on
Yeah.
the list. I think it's a fine.
Yeah, I think it's a little high.
I'd watch Home
description
Alone
is,
before I
full
watch A Christmas
disclosure.
Story. But-
Yeah, definitely. Says, full disclosure, I despised this movie as a kid who wasn't into BB guns or leg lamps, As an adult, though, the comedy resonates more as an ode to the exhaustive nature of being a parent around the holidays and how everybody's just trying to get by at the holidays, even the tired mall Santa.
Okay.
I would put this as
Speedy guns are
timing
cool.
neutral, but it's absolutely a focus purist.
Yeah. Man, I kind of. I think the timing purist
like,
is a little
also-
too strict.
Yeah. But also, I would say, like, the other main thing about A Christmas Story is that, like, because it's a narrated movie, it's a guy talking about
His experience.
more or less. It's like, yeah, it's like, it does embody, like, some of the things that person said, but it's also, you know, like, it's this guy looking back on it, and despite all the craziness and despite, you know, everything not going how he thought it should have gone as a kid, like, he looks back on it fondly.
Yeah.
Yeah. The sequel's actually pretty fun. Saw that once. It's a good time.
I don't think I've seen that.
You know, it's like, the whole
Yeah,
movie is like,
it's
in
the
the end, it's
actual kid
him
all grown up.
reminiscing. Yeah, like, the first movie, like, is really just him, the whole movie reminiscing about how good he actually had it and how appreciative he is of that.
Yeah, now.
And
That's why it's
the
a
leg-
solidly Christmas movie, because it really gets the spirit.
Exactly.
And the leg lamp is a solid bit. My parents have several iterations of the leg lamp around the house. There's like, they have a little nightlight one that's like that big, and then they've got like a medium-sized one that's like that big. I've bought them, both of them.
So I'll agree with you. Here, let's go back to that. Let's go back to that spreadsheet. I'll agree with you. Timing purist is a little strict. Christmas movies need to take place predominantly on Christmas Eve and or Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Like, that means that you can have a little bit that's before, but it's predominantly going to be Christmas Eve, Christmas Day.
I think the crescendo of the film being on Christmas Eve and or Christmas Day should be more important than
Yeah.
it taking place predominantly.
Because,
I'll
like,
agree with that.
Christmas Day.
Because one of my favorite bits of one of my all-time favorite Christmas movies, which is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, is the fact that, like, throughout the movie, like, it's keeping track of time by having Clark open up little things on his advent calendar.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's building to
Which we need to watch that, hon. National
Yeah, I haven't seen
Lampoon.
it. I haven't seen it in years.
It's still great. I
I
watched
guess
it
the
a few
wife and
years
I are
ago at
watching
my
it after this.
brother-in-law and sister's house. And man, like, the scene with the cat specifically still almost makes me piss myself every time I see it.
I think I have a mild aversion to watching it, because I'm pretty sure when I was a kid, like, every year there'd be a movie that I wanted to watch, but I was always the youngest, and so, you know, your opinion matters a little less. Still more than the middle child, but less than most of the rest of the family. And so I think there were movies that I wanted to watch, but Christmas Vacation always won out in, like, family votes. And so, I don't know.
Also, the opening song.
Hey,
for
okay, wait,
Christmas
hold on,
Vacation
hold on.
slaps.
Christmas
Yeah.
Vacation is on this list. Let's just keep going.
Yeah.
We can talk more about that when it comes up.
All right, moving on to the next one.
Number 10 is the 1951 version of A Christmas Carol.
Muppet Christmas Carol is better. That's a...
They do mention it.
Okay.
Among the various traditional versions of the Charles Dickens classic, from the Muppets Christmas Carol to the excellent George C. Scott TV movie, This one cuts right to the dark tones of the original text with Scrooge, Alistair Sim, living through an insightful horror film to come out the other side as a better man.
I don't know, that Jim Carrey full CGI version very much captures the horror film aspect.
Yeah.
No,
I
Carrey
think-
wasn't terrible in his acting in that movie.
No.
Mm.
But
Wait, which one
A
was
Christmas
that?
Carol definitely falls on the timing and focus purist. Even with the strict
Pretty sure there was
interpretation,
also a.
it's timing and focus
Pretty sure there was
purist.
also a version that Patrick Stewart was Scrooge in.
Yes, that one's awesome.
Yeah, I really like that one.
Yeah, that one's great. The Muppet one's great. I prefer the Muppet one because there's enough, you know. Things are rough
Yeah.
enough, guys. I'll go with the Muppet one. Michael Caine's great.
hmm
So, and I think what makes the Muppet one so great is that Michael Caine, who's a phenomenal actor, is treating the Muppets like regular actors the entire time. He's not goofing it up or anything. He's playing it totally straight. And I think that's what really makes that movie awesome.
One of only two
Is it-
actors to go with some semblance of that sort of thing. The other one being Tim Curry, but he went the opposite direction. He was just another Muppet.
Yeah, Tim Curry doesn't count.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Tim Curry played it as if he was another Muppet, so it's the
Yeah.
exact same method as Tim Kaine from the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Sorry, Michael Caine. I don't know why I said Tim.
Michael Caine.
Because Tim Curry, Michael Caine,
That's
yeah.
probably exactly what happened.
TCMC, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, the Christmas Carol with Patrick Stewart, that one's also awesome, and that one might be extra awesome for me because I'm just a big fan of Sir Patrick Stewart. Did I say Michael Stewart earlier? Jesus Christ! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
I'm immune, bitches.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Sir Patrick
Michael
Stewart.
Stewart.
Fucking.
Abrege yogurt.
All right, moving on.
Up 6 is The Apartment. I have never heard of this film.
Yeah.
Me neither.
A romantic
They're
dramedy.
Stars Jack Lemmon as a nebbish office drone known for lending out his place for bosses to take their mistresses. He puts the focus back on himself when he starts to fall hard for an elevator girl, Shirley MacLaine, whom the big boss, Fred McMurray, secretly takes to the Love Den on Christmas Eve. I'm sorry, how is this a Christmas film?
It takes place during Christmas, so I guess it could be timing neutral or timing purist, but it sounds so focused rebel at best.
Yeah, this no. Just no. On the
Yeah, this film
shouldn't be on the list. At least the other ones that were on the list took place at Christmas. Well, no, at least the other ones seemed like the Kristen Stewart one. It's about going home to the family for the holidays, and you got some problems with your family. And, you
Yeah,
know.
this one could take place at
Whatever.
any
Like,
time.
An
It just so
argument
happens.
could be made for that one.
Yeah.
But like this,
This
one
one,
and the John
it
Cusack movie can both be booted off this list.
Yeah,
The Kristen Stewart one, I'm fine with being on a list. I'm not fine with it being on the top 20 list.
yeah,
But it's obviously a Christmas movie.
Oh, absolutely not.
yeah.
Yeah.
This one,
Yeah, like,
the
so
apartment,
far there
it
are
takes
3
place
movies. We're
on
not-
Christmas Eve.
We're at a top 20 list here.
Yeah,
Let's get our shit together.
You can make the argument
I say,
it's
like,
a
so far there have
Christmas
been
movie,
3 movies on this list. There are 3 movies so far on this list that have absolutely no business being here.
Which ones?
And I would, as much as I love, well, actually no, 4. Like, as much as I do like Jimmy Stewart, but like that Hungarian film that they were talking about, that can go too. That should not be on the list. Like, if this is a top 20 list, and like those 4 movies right off the bat are just like, no, you're all gone. You don't need to be here.
What? Ice Harvest, Happiest Season, Joyelle Noel.
No, that one maybe not in the top 20, but at least that one can stay for now.
Yeah.
The Shop
Around the Corner.
Around the Corner, The Apartment, Happiest Season, and Ice Harvest all need to get off this list.
Yeah.
This is a top 20 list of Christmas movies, and
Yeah.
those 4
And
have
there's a
no
lot
business
of
being
Christmas
anywhere near.
movies. Have you ever turned on the Hallmark in the holiday season? It's insane there how many Christmas movies there are. All right. So
Let's move on to the next one.
The Holdovers, 2023.
all right. Love Paul Giamatti.
Alexander. Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything else.
Alexander
until you read the
Payne's
script.
1970 set throwback is a snarky yet warm-hearted reminder of the holiday spirit. Paul Giamatti stars as curmudgeonly teacher stuck at school for winter break who befriends and bonds with a rebellious student, newcomer Dominic Sessa, and a grieving head cook, Divine Joy Randolph, who won an Oscar for the role.
Okay. I haven't heard of this movie at all.
Yeah, this is, for how
sounds
recent
great,
it is,
I
I haven't
guess,
heard
but-
of it.
I'm down to watch it. It's Paul Giamatti. It has some Christmas movie tropes that I like, which is unlikely people come together as friends and embracing the Christmas spirit. Digging that.
Can't put it
based in
on the
the
People
70s.
can
Matrix.
call me discriminatory for it, but
Based in the
I'm not
70s,
comfortable
and they're smoking.
including. I'm not comfortable including a movie that came out just 2 years ago
Yes,
in
I agree
a
with
top
that.
20 Christmas films list.
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially one that no one, that like, I didn't even know about till this list.
Yeah.
Said, could be great.
I
love
agree.
Paul
I
Giamatti.
agree with you on that. I might watch this later tonight. You know, just check
In
it out.
fact, in one of my favorite sports drama movies, Cinderella Man, I think that Paul Giamatti's the best part of that film.
Mm-hmm.
And don't get me wrong, I love Russell Crowe, but Paul Giamatti is the fucking man in that movie.
Yeah, I love Paul Giamatti in most roles. Like, he was in John Dies at the End. Love his character in that. He does a great job with that. That's. I don't want to give away any spoilers on that.
I think that's part of the reason
one's
why I
nuts.
got so I think that's part of the reason why I got so depressed with the new Starfleet Academy show. It's like, Paul Giamatti is in the show. It's like, why are you here?
Hmm.
No.
That movie that he did with Frankie Muniz, Big Fat Liar. It's a cheesy kids movie. Paul Giamatti's great in that though. In Truman Show, like his character in that too. More of a side character on it, but like he's the one that's like trying to get Kristoff to not kill Truman in Truman Show. I think he did a really good job at that.
He's an incredible character actor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next one. Because we'll have a lot to talk
Here it
about
is.
it.
Number 7 is Die Hard.
I think this is the first appropriate number
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
on the list. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, let me tell you what Macaulay Culkin said about this being a Christmas movie. He
Yeah,
said
I already
it's
know.
not a Christmas movie because you could set it around St. Patrick's Day, and it'd be a St. Patrick's Day party, and it would be the same movie. I
Except,
disagree.
yeah, no, I highly disagree with him. There's no way this movie would work around St. Patrick's Day. You might be able to get it to work around Thanksgiving, but I can think of no other holiday this would work.
Maybe a Memorial Day thing where like he's going out there and he's gonna take the whole family out to a cabin on the lake or something. You know,
But even then,
that's
you
you have to have a reason
But it's-
for
it's
there to
Thanksgiving-
be an
Thanksgiving.
office party.
Thanksgiving or Christmas. Yeah, you're right.
It has
And
to
then,
be a holiday that gives
you know, like,
gives you a reason
Not
to have an
everybody
office party.
potentially. Also, it's just like even for Thanksgiving, like some people like just don't go through the trouble to travel the same way that they might with Christmas. And this is literally just a case like he is coming all the way from New York on a plane because
Which he hates.
it's Christmas and he knows that this might be his last chance.
Yeah. Here, my little rebuttal for Macaulay Culkin over there is that Home Alone could have taken place at most other times of year, the same way that he claims Die Hard could have. Because
Yeah,
the
Memorial
whole
Day.
premise is that, yeah, the family just needs to travel somewhere and forget him. And then this could have been spring break.
Yeah.
Home Alone could have been spring break. Or like a summer vacation thing. Because I'll tell you, driving ice cream trucks, I found out a lot of families take vacations at the same time. So it's a good time to scope out houses like they did in Home Alone for Christmas.
Not that you ever would.
No, I wouldn't do that. No,
Yeah,
dude,
like,
ice cream, driving an ice cream
if
truck
anything,
is way too cool of a gig.
Summer is the better time of year because there are a lot of people that stay home during Christmas.
Yeah.
Or like are
Yeah.
hosting stuff at their own homes during Christmas.
And they got lucky having an entire block where everyone just so happened to travel for Christmas. Like, the entire block is empty. All the neighbors are gone.
No, I'd say it was about half the block. Was it the entire block?
I may be exaggerating a bit, but
I don't
he's
know,
got
like,
a list.
it was pretty
He's got-
empty.
It was
Yeah.
a pretty good street to hit for the.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
a bunch of rich houses with a bunch of houses that would be empty for Christmas. I don't know why you'd have that many. I think it'd be more like for the
Rimshee, people with houses like that, they go to Florida for Christmas because it's nice and warm.
maybe.
They're in Disney World on Christmas.
Also, like,
They're going.
I think
to see
I might have
family
mentioned this
elsewhere.
before, but like, Harry, like, yeah, he's not a great guy because he's going around stealing people's stuff. You know, he's breaking in and stealing people's stuff. But I think a lot of people don't really notice, like, Marv is an irredeemable, rampaging piece of shit.
Yeah, I was about to bring this up. One reason why I like Harry so much is because when Marv gets the idea to be the Wet Bandits, Harry's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what are you doing? We're stealing from them already. You don't need to flood their house, dude. You're sick. You're fucked up, dude."
Yeah.
Yeah, like the look of this is like, you turned the faucets on again, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're causing property damage alongside your burglary. Why?
Yeah, potentially tens of thousands of dollars in property damage.
Minimum.
Minimum.
It's like some of these houses might need to be completely gutted.
Yeah, with the
Or
amount of
even
mold
torn
you're about to
down.
cause.
Like, given
But
how
there
much
is
that one
there-
house was
Yeah, like-
flooded, holy fuck.
Yeah, and the
Like, Harry,
the funny,
As I said, he's not a great guy at the end of the day, but Marv is fucking evil.
it's no, Harry has standards. He's a thief, not an asshole.
Like I said, like,
It's-
he's still
know.
not a great guy at the end of the day, but I said Marv is just
he's
evil.
not a monster.
That guy's fucking irredeemable.
Marv is an idiot, too, because, like, in the second one, oh, we're no longer the wet bandits, we're the sticky bandits. What'd he do? He reverse taped his hand so he could shove his hand in the fucking coin for the coin collection for the Salvation Army, and just make sure
Not
that he
just-
gets as many coins stuck to his fucking hand as. What the fuck?
Yeah, not
That's it.
not
He's
just that,
fucking
but
evil.
he's also doing it to
Oh.
anybody begging. He's doing it to buskers. He's
Yeah.
doing it to anybody that just has like a hat out trying to get a little extra scratch.
It's such a
Marv
moronic
sucks.
thing. Marv is an asshole.
I think that's
Harry-
why
Yeah, it's
Harry's
like-
also an asshole, but he's directed on it. He's not.
he still has morals.
Yeah, he still has standards.
Whereas with Marv, it's like if this guy was like a little more competent and a little more intelligent, he'd have a fucking basement like John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah.
hmm Yeah, Harry. No, I.
Marv's only
understand-
redeeming
I
factor is
understand-
that he's a moron.
I understand Harry though, because Harry's like, we're gonna hit up this block because they're rich. They're gonna be on vacation. Nobody gets hurt. We just go in. We steal some stuff from all these rich people. They have insurance. They'll be fine. I understand.
he's
Harry's
also-
thinking in that.
He's also the one that pushes once they find out that. Oh, fuck. I suddenly can't remember Macaulay's character's name.
Kevin.
Kevin McAllister.
Yeah. He's also the one that pushes for getting rid of Kevin once they're really aware of what's going on.
Yeah. Well, Kevin wasn't even like fully aware of what was going on. What happens is Kevin almost gets hit by their van, and then Harry gets it in his head like, looked like that kid recognized me, because Kevin did. And then they start following him in the van, and he starts running away from them. And Harry's like, he's running. See, he did recognize me. He wouldn't be running if he didn't think something was up. And it's like, dude, you're following a kid in a van. He's like 8 in this movie.
Yeah.
He's an 8-year-old kid being followed by 2 guys in a van at like the height of kidnapping propaganda.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's effectively overanalyzing himself into taking out the kid. If he had just been like, well, that was weird, and moved on, he probably could have been fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Also,
Anyway,
I gotta
we should
say,
move
I'm not
on.
exactly. My last one was like, I don't blame Harry overly much for like kind of wanting to kill the kid at the end, like because he got fucking maimed.
Yeah. By the
end of the
end-
movie, I totally understand him wanting to.
Totally get it.
Yeah, I get that. I'm not. I don't blame him one bit. But he got himself into that situation.
Yeah.
He just needed to relax and be like,
Yeah.
so what? A kid recognized you. Doesn't matter.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Macaulay Culkin, suck it.
Yep.
USA Today agrees. Like heck yeah, this is a Christmas movie. Just in case there was any doubt, and sorry, Santa, no one squeezes through tight spaces in a building to get the job done. In the case of this classic action film, thwarting terrorists and saving his estranged wife, they're not terrorists, they're bank robbers, better than Bruce Willis's iconic John McClane.
They are masquerading as terrorists, though.
Yeah.
So that's where most people
There
make
were
that
a lot
mistake.
of people. There were a lot of people at the time that did not take Bruce Willis's casting seriously for this movie.
Yeah, because he was a lot of times in like he wasn't in action films or anything.
He's
He
kinda
was
like in
more like rom-com type stuff.
Romantic comedies and like kind of like he did like some musical stuff.
Yeah. But I
It's
think
like,
that's
really?
why
That guy, and
this-
like the fact that he wasn't very big.
Die Hard was a big
Either.
turn for a lot of action movies, them implementing a lot more comedy in them. Like ho ho ho, I have a gun is hilarious, objectively.
Come to LA, we'll have some fun.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But like that's part of the reason why I think that the stakes and the tension is so great in Die Hard is because Bruce Willis in this, he's not one of those gigantic action guys like, you know, Sylvester Stallone, who really isn't that tall, or Arnold
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger. It's like he just looks like an average guy, and that's what he is. He's a cop.
He's just yeah,
he's just
a cop.
a New York cop.
He's a New York cop that lives in New Jersey and travels into the city for work. It's,
Like, yeah, like he knows how to use a gun, but like he's never been trained for this. And he's all by himself.
It also sets up that he's like just an okay cop. He gets in trouble a lot.
Yeah, like by the end of this movie, he is a bloody mess.
He's not even
barely getting by.
He's not even a great cop. He just gets stuck at going to this Christmas party that has these robbers coming in.
He
just
gets
thrown into a situation.
super lucky.
Yeah, he gets lucky so
Yeah, he almost dies multiple times. And I said, by the end of the movie, he is completely exhausted. He is a bloody mess. He can't even stand up. They have to help him to the car.
Yeah. Yeah, because he had to walk through broken glass and bare feet.
And, you know, like, just
And
running
he's
the
constantly
entire
checking
time,
his
getting
shoe
his
size
ass
versus
beat.
the burglars. All right, we should probably
I still
move
don't know
on.
how
but-
he taped that gun to his back, but yeah.
Yeah, absolute classic. Number 6,
Yeah.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Don't think it should be this high on the list, but I'm fine with it being within the top 10.
Probably not this high, but I absolutely adore
Yeah.
this movie. It would absolutely be in my top 10. Anybody who's ever tried entirely too hard during the holidays can emphasize with Clark Griswold, Chevy Chase, and his hilarious battles to decorate his house, deal with wacko relatives. We all have our own Cousin Eddie, Randy Quaid, and have the merriest Christmas imaginable, with himself often acting as his greatest foe. Yeah, I think it's a fantastic movie. Absolute Christmas classic.
Yeah, by the standard, this is a timing neutral, focused purist. I could see this one being timing purist.
Yeah, because like it's as I especially love like the Advent calendar, like intermissions.
I could.
It's like this is what day it is now.
The only change I would make would be takes place during December with a focus on Christmas, for timing purist.
Yeah,
which this is. Like all the shenanigans they get into are purely about Christmas.
That opening song slaps. That's actually one of my
Yes.
all-time favorite Christmas songs.
Yes, it does.
Number 5, Miracle on 34th Street, 1947.
There are two versions of this. The 1947 version is the one where the bad guys are the psychiatrists. I forget what time period the newer one takes place in. It's in like the 90s or early 2000s. And that one,
Yeah,
the
and it
bad
had,
guys are a rival company. Both are good, just in their own right.
You had Sir Richard Attenborough as Santa in the more modern one.
Yep.
But if I'm being entirely honest, I do think that Edmund Gwynn does a better job in this movie.
Yeah.
I see him more as Santa Claus.
I think part of the issue is how short the beard is in the new one.
Yeah, the newer one, but
Well,
it does
like,
have that girl that played Matilda.
That's the
which is pretty
minor
cool.
part of it. It's more the it's more the mannerisms.
Yeah, he's pretty much playing the same character as that he played in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, that's not
it's like,
wrong. But this
He's
one
like
really
very
does depend on
amicable
which
old
one you
guy,
grew
but-
up with, I think.
Yeah, they're both fine in my book. I'd maybe go top 20 with them, but I don't know. They just don't. If people want to watch it, I'll watch it, but I'm not just gonna pick it willy nilly.
Yeah. Number 4 is Love Actually.
Get the fuck out. Get out of my top 20.
Yeah,
This is a
no.
rom-com
Just
based around Christmas.
Absolutely not.
Different. Yep.
I think
No,
we
let's
could just
move
move
on.
on. That's
Yeah,
just a
let-
terrible choice.
I said what I said. Doesn't belong on the list. That's the fifth one that doesn't really belong on the list.
It may
number
be a
3
Christmas
is
movie
Elf.
on some sort of technicality, but yeah, it's not a top 20 for sure.
Throw it in the top 100, maybe.
Yeah.
I'll put it in like the 80s section ish. Like,
But yeah. Number 3 is Elf. This movie is way too high. I don't hate this movie, but it's way too high.
I really like this movie. Watched it the other night.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I don't think it should be 3, but yeah, top 10, maybe top 5, depending on what else you put up there.
Yeah, if I was going, like, we had a list of every Christmas movie ever made and stuff like that. I think the lowest it would go is like a 12 for me.
Yeah. I still think it'd be in top 10, but yeah, I think I could agree with you.
I still think it would be top 10. I'm leaving room for error in case there's any movies I forget about. I'm talking about it.
Exactly, I'm in agreement.
Every movie, yeah.
But yeah, like I absolutely do not think that it should be bronze medal position. That's just.
I don't think so either. But great movie, a lot of fun. Only issue that I have with this movie is Peter Dinklage. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, but that's because we hate Peter Dinklage here. He's shitty.
Well,
that's
and
because
the other thing
it's more because it has nothing to do with this movie in and of itself, but it has to do with Peter Dinklage specifically because he did this role where he was being demeaned and degraded, and he doesn't want anybody else to do a role. Like, if that same role was made for another little person actor, he would petition for that role to not exist.
Yeah.
That's the problem that I have with it. Fuck Peter Dinklage.
but,
he sucks.
Yeah, he's a gnome.
Ooh,
He's a
Fucking gnome.
gremlin.
jeez.
Well, I like gremlins. Gremlins
were
are
cute
actually
once.
entertaining.
Bear.
At least gremlins are honest about their shittiness.
At least in Gremlins 2, one of them has pretty big tits.
Gizmo being inspired by Rambo in that movie never ceases to be cute.
It's great.
Yeah, Gremlins 2 is underrated.
Yeah.
But a
But-
note that I will say is, like, if you're the type of person that finds Will Ferrell obnoxious,
Not your
give it
movie.
a chance. I'd say at
Yeah,
least
but
give it a chance, but I would understand why you would not like this film.
Yeah.
Watching it recently, just the other night, I found Will Ferrell a bit obnoxious. You just kind of have to let go and just sort of let things happen. Because as obnoxious as Will Ferrell is, especially in the beginning when he's first meeting his dad, like,
It's also
I
not
hate that. I
unreasonable
hated
for
that
the
scene.
character.
it's not unreasonable for the character, but I hated that scene so much because he just kept going and going and going and going, and like wasn't letting anybody talk
Yeah.
and things like that. But you also have to remember
What we're saying is that
Part
we
of the
absolutely
reason why he-
understand if
part
you
of the
would
reason
not
why he's
enjoy
going-
this film.
part of the reason why he's going like that all the time is because he's on a pure sugar diet. So
Yeah.
and I think they just gave him coffee. So I think there's an actual reason for that. But yeah,
Yeah, honestly,
if you don't like Will
Dinklage's
Ferrell,
scene
give it
was
a shot.
funny, but Dinklage is a bitch.
Yeah, well,
Of the more
his gatekeeping didn't start until after this role, so
Yeah. But
yeah,
it's
like, of
tainted every role he's
movies,
done.
Of Christmas films that have come out in the last 30 years, this is more
Yeah.
deserving than most to be in
Yeah.
this list.
this is more deserving than Love Actually. More deserving.
by a lot.
than
By a
the
lot.
Holdovers, The Apartment.
Yeah, basically there's a
Shop
bunch
Around the
up there that
Corner.
are less deserving than this.
You know.
Let's see what number
But,
2 is.
Like, I'd place Home Alone a lot closer to Elf for like Christmas movies that I want to watch.
Yeah.
Like I thought those two are closer together in rating than 20 to 3.
Yeah. So
Also, Home
number
Alone
2
is
is
just Little Kid
It's
Die Hard.
A Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Number
Yeah,
2 is
great
It's a
movie.
Wonderful Life.
I watch it every year.
And I'm just going to go ahead and say number 1 as well, so we can have a conversation as to where we would actually put these two against each other, because number 1 is Scrooged.
It's a Wonderful
Me
Life. beats out Scrooged
personally?
in my book.
Same for me.
Yeah. I don't think Scrooge
I-
should be this high on the list.
Now, Scrooged, I think, should be
Yeah.
below Elf.
Uh,
And the problem that I have with this is
Again,
that
like-
they have a Christmas Carol, but they don't have a Muppet Christmas Carol, and then they also have Scrooge. That's
Yeah.
what bugs me.
I'd put
And, you know, like,
Spirited
another-
above Scrooge in this list.
I
That's
like
another Will
Scrooge
Ferrell
the
movie,
Scrooge-
though, so...
Yeah. Oh, the.
um,
I'm
Another
aware
the
of that,
Will
hon.
Ferrell-
We're comparing Scrooged and Spirited. Or at least I am.
in
Yeah, that
my
movie was
opinion,
alright.
another honorable, in my opinion, another notable absence. And like some people can argue, like oh, the effects didn't age that well, and it can be kind of uncanny at times. But it's like, where's the Polar Express?
Yeah, where's the Polar
Yeah, I
Express?
agree.
That's a top
That
5
should
easy.
be. Yeah, this is a top 20 list. It should be in the top 20.
Polar
Oh, also I
Express
forgot another.
should be top 5 easy. I would put it top 3.
I by the way, I learned a little fun fact about It's a Wonderful Life this week. It was a flop in theaters, and then through some weird clerical error with the copyright, a bunch of TV stations just had the rights to just play the movie, so they started showing it on TV all the time because they had the rights to do so,
Yeah, and it
and
gained a
that's how
cult
it got big.
following.
Yeah, because a bunch of people as kids saw it on TV when they were kids, you know. So yeah, that's a beautiful little thing about It's a Wonderful Life, is because it did terribly, but then it became very loved, much like Jimmy Stewart in that movie.
Yeah, like unfortunately, like some of the greatest films ever made have had that problem.
Yeah.
Like John Carpenter's The Thing was absolutely hated by critics when it came out. Did not do well at the box office. Now
Star
widely
Trek
considered
the
one of the
original
best horror movies
series
ever
didn't
made.
do well initially. It wasn't until the
Yeah.
reruns in the movies that
Yep,
it became
got canceled.
popular.
Yep. And then yeah. Okay, so Scrooged, I don't even. I want to lump all
Christmas Carol based.
yeah, all Christmas Carol based movies. They should just be lumped into a box and just be judged on their own,
Yeah.
like individually amongst each other. But they shouldn't be like, this shouldn't be number one. Well, that other version is number 10
Yeah, that
on a top
this
20
is
list.
this is not
And with
Scrooged is not a number 1.
Yeah, Scrooge is not a number one at all. One thing that's missing from the list, one of my favorite Christmas movies, the Santa Claus.
Yes, that series
Oh,
that
yeah,
should be
that
top
too.
20 easy. But that should also be the entire trilogy. Maybe you throw in. Is there a 4th movie in that? I don't remember.
There's
All of
a
a sudden.
series on Disney Plus.
That's what I was thinking of. I would love
I don't
for
know about
movies.
3 movies
I don't
and a
know about the
series.
entire trilogy, but
Yeah,
the
I
first
wouldn't throw the
movie
third one.
absolutely needs to be.
Yeah.
I
The
really like the first and the
movie
second
I would
one.
lump in. I'd lump in 1 and 2 together because the second one, it was long enough after that it actually had good ideas to it and it made sense.
Yeah, and they used
Also,
the same kid, which was
hold
pretty
on.
cool.
So, and here's the other one. I wanted to get to the end of the list because I know all 3 of us love it, and we think it should be here. Where the fuck is Jingle All the Way?
Oh,
Fuck
fuck
yeah,
yes!
Jingle All the Way.
That is such an
It's turbo
amazingly
time.
bad Christmas movie. You can't help but love it.
Sinbad and Arnold Schwarzenegger? Are you kidding? That's top tier.
Yes,
That's a top 10.
it is.
Unironically, one of my favorite holiday films.
Yeah, my family never owned it, but our neighbors had it on VHS. Borrowed that all season long. Pretty sure I wore out that VHS tape as a kid. That's just.
Great
Failed
movie.
me, USA Today.
I don't know why they never gave it to me. All their kids were grown up by the time, like, I was borrowing it.
Because they wanted people to come visit them.
No, they started having grandkids soon after. But no, Jingle All the Way, great.
Yeah, of the choices presented,
I'm not
It's
a
a Wonderful Life
I'm
should
not a
absolutely be at
fan.
the top of the list.
Yeah, I'll agree. It should be high. What would you put as
Yeah.
your number one
Like I
Christmas
said,
movie?
of what they presented.
Yeah.
Of what they presented, I'd
That's-
go my number one would probably be It's a Wonderful Life. It's the one I watch the most.
Yeah, and even outside
It's-
of this list, it's just like, God, that's hard to.
It's been so long since I've seen it that I can't accurately state where I would put it. I'm due for a rewatch. I haven't watched it since my wife and I started dating, so it's been a while.
Oh,
Like,
I
It's
think
a Wonderful
you'd
Life is legitimately a
really-
movie that is not just in the conversation for like greatest Christmas movies ever made. It's in the conversation for greatest movies ever made.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
acting's
that's
so great.
fair.
It's still fucking hilarious. Like the comedy holds up in it. Like there's a scene where his future wife, he accidentally steps on her robe and she accidentally walks out of it. And she's like hiding in this bush and she's naked and he just has this robe. He's like, "Oh, look at me. I am in this quite precarious situation here. I've read about things like this. I haven't really been in something like this before." And she's like, "Give me back the robe. I'll call the cops." He's like, Nah, cops are all the way across town and they'll side with me too." And he's just sort of just teasing her while holding this robe, just walking around the bush. And like it's one of my favorite scenes because it's like this is like the end of a night that they happen to end up hanging out together and dancing together and stuff like that, and he's just like walking her home and they're just chatting and stuff, and then this thing happens and he just is really funny with it. It's like a really cool button on like their evening together. I'm not going to say what happens next because you haven't seen it in so long, but that
Yeah,
movie
it's
is
been over a decade and a half.
heartbreaking.
I don't
That
even think
movie
I
is
watched it while I was
hilarious.
active duty.
Yeah, that movie's hilarious, heartbreaking, and heartwarming all in one. Like, yeah, I'd probably put that as just based on how much I watch it, that has to be my number one. And then the Santa Claus, that's probably my number like 3 or 4. But out of this list, I don't know, maybe Die Hard's my number 2.
I for sure would
Yeah,
have Polar
it's,
Express as top 3.
Yeah, Polar Express I'd like to see on the list instead of Happiest Season.
Yeah,
It's even Happiest Season is
criminal
even just a
that
shitty
Polar Express is not on this list.
Happiest Season is just a shitty title, even. So
Yeah, it is. It's like, ugh. Brother, ugh.
Like you said, if they're not gonna separate all the Christmas carols, then having Scrooge be separate is absolutely stupid. But like, if you're gonna combine them, you got to combine movies like Scrooged, and you've got to combine Spirited, which it's another Will Ferrell
Christmas
movie.
Carol.
it's also Ryan Reynolds though.
Yeah, it's got. But I honestly think it's a really good movie. We watched it today just before the show.
I like it.
Actually, I just thought of another one that could potentially have been considered. I don't know if it would be in the top 20 for you guys, but it would definitely be considered for a lot of people. It's like, we're not going to mention The Grinch?
Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
The only saving grace I will give the girl, who the fuck wrote this? The only saving grace I'll give this guy is that
Included Lethal Weapon.
Sometimes it's hard to remember these. Like it wasn't until you mentioned it that I completely forgot about that I at all remembered The Grinch. Jingle All the Way,
Yeah,
I didn't
which
think
is-
about, but it would be one of my top 20 for sure.
Yeah, but it's weird because I've seen a million Grinch memes today. That's
Yeah, but we
Yeah,
didn't think about them
like-
until... So it's easy not to think about these. So that's the only benefit of the doubt that I'm gonna give this guy.
I just saw.
Well,
I
no,
just
like
saw a
I
short.
wouldn't say it's easy necessarily. I was thinking about them the whole list. I'm like, really?
Yeah, I was like, I even saw just today. I saw a video with a nurse dressed up as the Grinch, talking about if you're gonna have any extra fun with Christmas stuff, make sure it has a flared base. If you know, you know. And then started holding up examples. Now, while this does get wider, this is not a flared base.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Just saw that today. Don't know why. Yeah. And then the Santa Claus not being on the list is irritating as fuck.
Yeah, that's pretty criminal.
I've heard there's lots of people that don't like that movie, and I don't get it. I understand not liking the sequels. I think the first one's really good though.
Yeah,
think the
not
second
liking
one's
the
pretty
first
good.
one is weird. Not liking the second one, I disagree with, but I could understand.
Yep.
It is just a little bit more hokey than the first one. Not liking the
Yeah.
third one, I totally get. Hell, 90% of the conflict doesn't
Also, like,
only takes place for like 15 minutes.
I'll also go as far as to say it's like even if you're not including them on the list, you should have at least given honorable mentions to things like the old Rankin Bass Christmas movies, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed
Agreed.
Reindeer.
Like, I don't know
Oh,
that they'd
yeah.
be top
Frosty
20.
the Snowman.
I don't know that they'd be top 20. They'd be close. They'd either
Like I
be
said, like
low
you would
top
have to
20
give them
or just
honorable
off the
mentions
list.
at least.
Yeah.
It's like TV specials, you know. Little drummer boy, Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yeah, like fucking Snow Miser and Heat Miser, man.
Cornelius
Awesome
Yukon. Man was packing a...
Yukon Cornelius! Oh my god, he's so great. I love
Yukon Cornelius. Packing a pistol. Like, among all his
Didn't
gear,
I
he's
ever tell
packing
you
a
about
pistol.
Bumbles? Bumbles bounce!
Yeah. What other Christmas
But
movies?
this list was not good.
It
No,
was okay.
this is a bad list.
I'm not saying it's bad, but it's definitely not
worse.
good.
We've seen worse.
No, like I was gonna say, like we've definitely seen worse. I've definitely seen lists that have made me much more infuriated. Like the drink mixing list that just ruined a bunch of really good whiskeys, or that one particular top candy list, which was absolutely awful.
Yeah,
Every year we find a
trash.
bad top candy list.
I know, I love it.
The one we
Like,
did a couple
have
of
we
years
ever
ago was
found a good one?
particularly bad, though.
Yeah, they put candy corn in like the top 20 in one of them.
Or like that one that didn't have Starburst, like that had Skittles above Starburst. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? What?
Starburst
Like, the
is
Starburst
S tier.
minis are pretty good, and they fill a similar niche. Just throw those in place of the Skittles and you're golden.
Yeah. No, we come.
Yeah, I'll always
As
remember
far- as
the
far-
mixing
as far as-
drinks one because Jables picked that one as a joke to play on Rimshee, and by the end of it, he was pissed off too.
Yeah, I don't know where I think I have this stoicism. I get really mad at some of these things. But like when I find the list, I'm like, oh, this will piss off so and so. It just ends up pissing me off. I don't know why. I don't know why I think it won't. It does every time. But this list feels too personal to be a top 20 Christmas movies list
Yeah,
is
it's
and
there's definitely bias here, a lot of bias here.
um yeah,
Because there are several movies on this list that I'd never even fucking heard of.
yeah, yeah. I just went through the intro to this article again just to make sure that I wasn't like, these are my favorite ones. This is, let's rank the 20 best Christmas movies ever. And you don't have the Santa
Yeah,
Claus. Bullshit.
yeah, you don't
Get
have the
out of
Santa
town.
Claus, you don't have the
You have
Polar Express.
You have 2 different Christmas carols. You have movies that nobody has
Yeah,
ever heard of. You have a 2023 movie, which means we've had 2023, 2024, and this is people's only third chance to watch it, which means most people probably haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, and like I'm not gonna outright
It's-
dismiss it as not being a great
Fuck
movie.
you,
I haven't
Crab.
seen it,
It's-
but
it has Paul Giamatti. They're smoking. It's the 70s. It's probably a pretty good time. I don't know.
Yeah,
What you're
this
talking
is
about, Crab.
not a the top 20s list. This is a my top 20s list.
Yeah, it's very obviously
absolutely.
my top 20 list, and that's okay.
There wasn't a consensus with multiple people on this one. Just
Yeah.
label it properly.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if this is your top 20, I'd say you have a decent top 20.
Yeah, like
Not
you got
great.
some
Disagreements with
legitimately
ya?
great picks on here.
I have some disagreements with you. I think your taste is a little weird in how you rank some of these. But
And the
you
fact
know
that you
what?
put Scrooge separate from A Christmas Carol.
And how you chose the 1951 version instead of a Muppet Christmas Carol. Weird choice, but okay. Or the Patrick Stewart
So like,
one.
I said, like,
but,
there was no
you know,
greater consensus with this list. It's like this is just your personal picks. So don't list it
Yeah.
as the top 20 greatest Christmas movies when it's your personal picks. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Be honest.
And I respect including Lethal Weapon on the list.
Mm.
Yeah, I do. I was
I respect
legitimately
that.
pleasantly surprised by that because a lot of people forget
But
about Lethal Weapon.
Happiest Season and Ice Harvest. Nobody watched those movies.
Yeah, that's you, dude.
You are the only person that watched
And,
those
like,
movies. And based on, I think
Those may have been
you
required
saw-
from
I
his
think-
editor, to be fair.
I think you saw Happiest Season because you were really sad during the holiday season in 2020 because it was lockdown and you were just working from home and you were just being a little sad boy at home and you saw a cute little movie with like a relationship and people getting together as a family. I think that's why you liked that movie so much. I'm taking a guess. It might be a totally fine romantic comedy movie and might be like a really good romantic comedy movie.
like,
But I'm thinking you saw a movie in 2020 with families getting together for Christmas, and it made you really like this because you missed that because you weren't able to do it that year. I think that's what happened with that
and
movie.
again, like,
That's-
nothing against like Jimmy Stewart or even like that apartment movie. Well, not the apartment movie. I won't say because from the way you describe it, it does not sound like a Christmas film at all. But like nothing against that Jimmy Stewart,
it's
like the
it's
shop on the corner movie. But like, unless you're a classic film buff, you probably haven't seen that movie, and you probably never will.
Yeah. Like, I really like Jimmy Stewart. When something comes up that he's in, I'm pretty stoked about it. I'm not like actively going out of my way to watch his entire filmography. That movie has never come up. And I used to watch Turner Classic Movies, that channel. I used to watch that channel all the time. Okay? Before they started making modern shows.
It's like, oh, this was kind of like the inspiration for You Got Mail, and it's like, okay, but You've Got Mail is also not a Christmas movie, so.
Yeah. Love Actually, I mean, it happens around Christmas.
And I get it. A lot of people really like that movie. I'm not even saying it's a bad movie. But fuck out of
It's
here. with
fine.
that. No.
It's like saying Yes Man is a Christmas movie because there's a Christmas party at one, or there's like, no, I think there's a Halloween party at one point in Yes Man. No, I think there's a Christmas party too.
I don't think he was Yes Man for that long. I could be wrong.
But yeah,
no, he
I
was
said,
Yes
like,
Man
in the
for quite a
future-
while.
In the
Yeah.
future, if you're going to do lists like this, you need to be a bit more transparent, is my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
And
there was no consensus
I'll-
from a larger group of people going into this list.
I'll even throw it out there. You don't have to be that transparent in the title. You have to be transparent in the intro, though, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Clickbait me. I'll click on the article. I'll read the intro. I'll see if this is what we got going on, you know? If it's just yours, I'll probably keep reading because I'm kind of curious what other people's top 20
Maybe
Christmas
you'll
movies are.
maybe you'll turn me on to something I never heard about that will be my new favorite Christmas movie.
Yeah, like The Holdovers. I want to see that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind finding out more about that.
Yeah. It looks like a very interesting movie where there's just like a lunch lady, a teacher, and a student trapped in a school together due to weather. That's what it seems like.
Yep.
So that could be a lot of fun. Unaccompanied Minors, another Christmas movie. It's not here. Fun movie.
In all honesty, on a technicality, it's not like we have it. It's on this list, but Eight Crazy Nights. It's not it's not a Christmas movie. It's a Hanukkah movie. But Hanukkah and Christmas are so intertwined in their time frames that having it, you could theoretically put it on a list if you wanted to be crazy about it.
Yeah.
It doesn't belong on a top 20, but it is a Christmas movie in a way.
Yeah, sure.
I'll agree
yeah.
that it is timing neutral. And it is focus
It
rebel.
has a Christmas spirit.
Yeah, it does perfectly fall into the focus rebel and timing neutral, but it is absolutely it does absolutely qualify in the same vein. Its focus is just Hanukkah, not Christmas.
Yeah, but there's also there's a whole Christmas thing. Hanukkah is not even one of the major Jewish holidays. Let's not get into this.
What we're
It's a
trying to
minor
say is
holiday.
that we've been your lesser saints of Discord.
We have thoughts about Christmas movies. Tune in next
Just a
week
few.
when we create our own list.
I
I have my green screen back. And I have my soundboard back with my hotkeys.
Yeah.
No more having to scroll and search. I just got buttons to do shit.
Your constant harassment of
Yeah.
the female gender makes me sick.
There we go. All right, it's out of my system.
But legitimately, I do want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. Spend time with
Merry
people that are
Christmas
close
to those
you
who
and,
celebrate it. Happy
hold on
Hanukkah to
tight.
those who celebrate that.
Hold on tight. Make some memories. Time is more precious than you know.
Should we stop the stream before Jables really gets into singing?
Yes.
We have been your lesser saints of Discord. Have a good night and a Merry Christmas and a Happy Hanukkah and whatever other holiday you wish to celebrate. Good night, everyone.
Nobody. Yeah.
Fuck
High five
Kwanzaa,
us.
though. That's made up bullshit.
I didn't say it.
Bye, everybody.